everybody. Welcome to Grumpy Acres, the other side of the homestead. So, Thanksgiving's coming, and we always have a lot of turkey left over, especially if you get a big bird, and you tend to have family that stays over pretty much all weekend. So let's figure out how we can dress things up without eating the same mundane thing over and over every day. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a turkey enchilada casserole. So come on with me, I'll show you how I do it. In a large bowl, what I do, I'm going to go ahead and make this enough for 24 people. I'll be able to do all of that for under $1 per person. So I take 2 packages of enchilada spice, and then to that I'm going to add 3 cups of milk. There's 2, there's 3. And I just stir this around a little bit, get that mixed up. Okay, I got that going in there. All right, then I'm going to add 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. And like I said, this is for 24. You can cut this in half, and when you cut it in half, then you get 12 servings out of it. Okay. Now I add also a can of cream of mushroom soup. Some people I know do not like mushrooms. Switch it up and use cream of celery soup. I'm actually going to use 1 can of cream of celery and 1 can of cream of mushroom. One day we'll go over, Patty wants to learn how to make cream of mushrooms or cream of chicken soup, and we'll go over that. It's the same way, just different broths for each vegetable. Okay, so now we've got that all in there. All right. Now, these are diced tomatoes and chilies. I'm going to do 2 cans of those. So fast and easy to put together. All right. Then I'm going to come in with 2 cans of tomato sauce. And there's our sauce. All right. Now we get to the fun part. So I have cut up 1 large onion, and we're going to add that onion into this sauce. And I cut up 1 can of olives. And some leftover turkeys, probably about 2 pounds shredded. Okay. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to mix everything together. All right. Now, coming in, I've got 24 tortillas here. I'll probably get more. Probably do more as we go. And I just cut these in quarters. Just like that. And then grab a 9x13 pan. So now we've got our pan established. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm just going to layer, putting these down on the bottom, try to cover everything up. You could just put them down round. Oh, that's just the way my mom always did it. I think she was trying to make things stretch. And we're going to take our sauce, and we're just going to spread that look around. This was my favorite as a kid. I actually have, it's funny, I have 2 different versions of this recipe. This is actually a 3rd version that I put together. But what I did is I just took the recipe that my mom had and the recipe that my grandma had and just made it mine and put in my favorite things from each one. And this is what I came up with. So now we've got that layer, and now we're going to make it cheesy. So I just come through with a handful of cheese and just layer it. Like a lot of cheese. You can use cheddar. This is the Fiesta blend. Choose whatever cheese you want. All right. Now we're going to come in with another layer. Just kind of just doing like a lasagna, really. All right. Now put on the next. If you wanted to really make it stretch, one of the recipes calls for the tortillas to be cut into strips. All right. On there. All right, I am going to have to cut up more tortilla. So I like to put another layer of tortillas on top. Oh, shoot. Before I do that, got ahead of myself. Another layer of cheese. Okay. And come in. This is also another favorite to share. If you know of a neighbor that is shut in or alone, and I'll sometimes do casseroles this big and then split them up and just take them to friends, family that I know that are either busy or just could use a rest from making a meal. And I like to cook, so it works for me. All right, and then just because it's me, I put more cheese. Give like that nacho effect on there. Great. Now this goes into the oven for 1 hour at 350 degrees. So we'll show you what that looks like when we get her done. All right, be right back. All right, so now we've pulled it out of the oven, and this is our casserole, and it's delicious. It smells really good. I haven't tasted it yet, but I already know what it tastes like, so I have it all the time. So anyway, so now I get to have some of my cravings and do that. I did cover this up when I put it in the oven, so that way nothing would burn up on top. So we'll cover it back up again and then set it up aside, and I'll just heat it up tomorrow when I take it over. So there you have it. There's the enchilada casserole. Something that has been in my family for a long time. Like I said, I put my own twist on it, made it mine. You do the same thing. Make sure that you want to play with your food. So the stainless steel bowls, I just got that really big one. Usually get that from the Amish community, but I'm starting to notice that you can get a lot of those sets on Amazon, so you can hit our link down below and look at that. And then also I do the aluminum pans. Just if I know I'm going to a potluck, I don't have to worry about dishes, and if it all gets eaten, whatever, I can just throw everything away. I don't have to worry about it. So that makes it super simple. So let's see, anything else that I used in there? I don't think so. So again, just a real easy, simple recipe, easy to do, easy to put together, feed everybody for under $1. This was not any magic that needed to happen. Super simple, easy recipe, and we used up some of that turkey. So how fun was that? So now I have a complete bird that's gone, and we'll work on the other ones. And so then I got another recipe coming up for you guys with also leftover turkey. So we'll see, and put all that out there. Until next time, guys, go live a life done free.
Thanks, Milo.